Good morning, sports fans. Well, it's the day after Skegness Beach Race. I'm making like a beauty, and to keep on the off-road theme or motocross theme, I've come to a top secret venue in Norfolk, and I've come to hang out with the Bold Dog FMX boys, and they're going to show me around a few things ahead of their trip to Motorcycle Live next week at the NEC. There's talk of me going in the foam pit. There's lots of talk about me doing stuff. The wind's up. Not sure what we're going to do in terms of them, in terms of their actions today, but let's see where it goes. Gale force winds and freestyle motocross don't really go together that well, so the boys had to abandon their plans, which left me and the CRF 110 to have fun in the foam pit. So Dan, what's the crack then? What do I need to do? Because that looks big.
Yeah, I guess to the person off the street, it probably does look quite big, but that's just a generic 8-metre freestyle motocross ramp, the one that we would use in our shows. We brought it in nice and close because we're only riding a little CRF 110, so the gap is comparatively quite small to what we would be jumping if we were riding our freestyle bikes, around about 35 feet to the centre of the foam pit. But yeah, we're just having a little bit of fun out here, giving you the opportunity to get a feel for the foam pit.
So third gear pinned? Third
gear pinned on the little CRF 110 will get you pretty much perfectly into the centre of the foam pit. So yeah, you got a nice long in-run, concrete in-run, so no issues, nothing to really contend with. Yeah, hit a wide open in third and you'll be sweet.
Job's a dream. Well, I've done some stupid shit in my time, but this is, I think this is right up there. Look at the size of the bastard. Yeah, ready. Let's go.
Just keep looking ahead. As you know, with your riding, you go where you look.
Yeah.
So just follow it through, keep it wound on all the way through and in, and you'll be absolutely fine.
Sweet.
Remember to get that oxygen in as well.
Very
important. Just look again. I'll give you the thumbs up.
Okay.
You know when you're ready, and then go for it first.
Right. Look at the size of it. Just send it. Whoa! Fuck!
Perfect! Absolutely perfect! I love the fact that you spoke while going up the ramp. You okay, Al? Yeah, I'm good. I've got a lovely view from here.
Really?
Yeah, you stood in line, nicely in.
Why did I fall off the back of it then?
Because you kind of went into an oh shit moment and decided
okay.
to push the
Yeah.
bike, which is understandable. You've never been off a freestyle ramp before. You've never felt what it feels like to suddenly go up high. Well done. So all I'd say on the next one, just try and go a little bit faster. We'd like to see you a little bit further in. You will now be accustomed to what that suddenly feels like, so you will be less inclined to react differently, you know what I mean? Just stay with it.
Yeah, okay.
Just all of a sudden you're up in the air and that shock almost just makes you just
it's that pop. I've just never felt anything like that before.
Well, you can see why we're addicted to freestyle now, because you get that every jump. What's that? Well done, Al.
Cheers.
Take it in. Look where we are, lovely setting.
It's beautiful, isn't it? The way the sun's setting down, it's almost romantic, isn't it?
Yeah, we're connected, we're bonding. We're connected. That was mega, absolutely mega, mate. Had some fun with it.
That's effort getting out of that foam pit, though, isn't it?
Yeah, so you can see why we'd only do about 10 in the pit, you know, during a session, because it just saps you. And obviously, you know, you're at a level of psychological kind of elevation in terms of your focus. You have to focus, you know, and it does drain you. You'll sleep well tonight.
Right. Fucking hell. This is fucking nuts. This is fucking nuts. What the fuck am I doing? Oh well. Fuck yes. I actually committed to it properly then.
Yeah.
The first time was a bit like...
it's horrible, isn't it?
That time...
I want to, I don't want to. I want to, I don't want to.
Unless I roll right back, I don't think... That was pinned. That was like properly...
I think you've got a bit more, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
There's more in there, yeah?
Yeah, I am twice the weight of you.
Hold second a little bit longer before you hook there, because with these it pays to let them like really rev out.
Yeah, okay. Right, I've got to pin it more apparently. I mean, the thing's struggling with my weight on it as it is. The poor girl's wheezing. Right, pin it more. Don't sit down too much. Abort. Abort. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well done, Al, everything's good about that. Pretty good, Al. You firmed up as
Yeah.
well.
Sometimes it's easier just to try and roll, get out.
Very elegant.
Oh. Dan Whitby,
What's up?
Mr. Bold Dog.
Yeah, that'll do.
Dan, how did Bold Dog come about? What is Bold Dog?
Well, Bold Dog was founded by a gentleman called Andy Godbold, hence the name Bold Dog.
Right.
He started the team probably nearly 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I came along 14 years ago, got involved, and yeah, we're a freestyle motocross team that travels the world putting on freestyle motocross shows.
Living the dream.
Living the dream,
Yeah,
that is it, yeah, take the words out of my mouth.
And so, in terms of the bikes themselves, what's the difference between the bikes you ride and the bike that I've just hacked around Skegness?
You're asking me to give away all my secrets now, aren't
Yeah.
you? Yeah. So, no, there is quite a drastic change. You could get on a stock bike and do a certain amount of tricks, but if you want to get upside down and do the bigger tricks, then there's quite a few big changes. So, the suspension is the key one.
Yeah.
And it's everything that you don't think it's going to be. So
Softer.
it's kind of it's softer in the rear, so the rear will blow through. There's a little bit of compression dampening and loads of rebound dampening.
Okay.
Loads. So it's so slow on the rear end.
Right,
if you push it down, it comes up like
Yeah.
you can watch it come back up. And then the front is really, really firm, really, really fast on rebound. So there's hardly any rebound dampening, but there is quite a bit of compression dampening. So it'll blow.
Right.
It won't quite blow through the stroke, and it's, as I say, really, really firm. So that's like kind of, without going into too much detail, that's kind of your suspension configuration. High-rise bars, flip levers. We cut the holes just underneath the seat so we can do the grabs, shave the seat down. Gearing is all kind of particular to each rider. And then just kind of trick it up and make it look as as smart as you can, because obviously we don't go off road that much.
No, you
most
don't
of
get
our
muddy.
shows are either indoors in a warm environment or we're on concrete, so the bikes don't get stone chipped, don't get worn, so you can throw your money at them and make them look trick. And then on mine, I mean, I've gone crazy on mine, and it's tie everywhere, carbon everywhere, because I'm a little shit, so I kind of need to make it as light as possible. But yeah, so you know, there's quite a few changes to get them freestyleable, so to speak.
And did you come from a racing background? I mean, how do you even get into? How do you think? Right, I'm going to fling myself off that ramp.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, well, me and the guys within Bold Dog, so Samson and Aaron, all come from like a racing background.
Yeah.
So I didn't start racing until I was 12, but I raced from 12 to 20.
Yeah.
And then Aaron literally was racing right from the beginning, and same with Samson, to be fair. And I think most of us stopped about, you know, around the sort of 20 age, and then got into freestyle. And yeah, it's cool. It's, you know, it's a great life. So. Especially for me, because I don't like getting dirty, so that freestyle is a no-brainer, because you stay nice and clean, everything looks pristine,
You
and
have to clean your boots.
and as you experience today, that feeling of jumping is pretty cool, isn't it? You know, like you can go to any track, but nothing boots you quite as aggressively as what a ramp does a kicker.
I was gonna say that's you know, apart from looking at it and going, holy shit, you know, that initial fear factor.
Yeah.
But you kind of, I was saying to Anne earlier, you kind of talked me through it and made me feel at ease, which I appreciate. You know, definitely worked. Because looking at that, I was thinking,
it's a bit daunting, isn't it? And it's the same thing for us, because, for instance, you know, when we go to Motorcirc, we're going to be presented with the ramp at 21 meters from the landing. There's no in between, and you have to get from point A to point B, and there's a ceiling above you. So there is an element of raised anxiety.
Yeah.
But the reward from that is, again, what you've experienced today is great, isn't it? It's quite overwhelming, you know, feeling. So there's an inherent risk which peaks up your kind of anxiety, but then the reward is amazing. So
it's just that hit. I mean, it's the pop. What do you say it is?
Yeah, I guess you call it that. Yeah,
pop,
yeah.
Like, you know,
well, you felt, because it literally, as soon as you went through that first jump, you actually reacted to it verbally while doing it. You know, it's like you were like, oh shit. So it just shows you that feeling, that raw kind of feeling that you get is pretty well up there, isn't it?
And I mean, you know, it's not. Freestyle motocross is almost unique in that there's no clubs, are there? There's no way you can go, right, I'm going to give freestyle motocross a go this weekend.
It's
you can't just
so hard to get into, really hard. And you know, with the disclaimer and the things that you had to sign today, just to enable you to have a go in the foam pit, let alone, you know, throwing the thing over your head and doing tricks and stuff. It's really difficult. And you know, I'd love to open it up to everyone that's into it and has got a passion for freestyle, but it's impossible to do so. Yeah, that's it. So it's very difficult. You have to kind of do it yourself to a certain degree, and then kind of push yourself into the shows and into the teams that are out there. It's very hard.
And talking of shows, then you're at Motorcycle Live next week or this weekend, aren't you?
Yeah, we head down on Thursday for the build, so that'll be both of our mobile landings and takeoff ramps that will go down there in for the build on Thursday with the team at ASL. Yeah. They're going to construct a pretty sick arena by all accounts, and we're gratefully, three of us are gratefully part of the show, so looking forward to it.
So Motorcirc Arena, Hall 4.
You got it.
MotorcycleLive.com.
Nailed it.
And roughly, just quickly, how did I do today? Then give me a quick synopsis.
Well, you didn't turn right.
Yeah.
That's something that Pastrana says all the time. So you went straight, which is mega.
What's that?
Well, if you watch any of Pastrana's videos, whenever he lets anyone go in the foam pit, he always says, there's a sign, I think, on his foam pit that says, don't turn right. So if you YouTube that and have a look, you'll see what I mean. So you were dead straight, so that's a massive tick in our box. Yeah. You didn't throw the bike away, you didn't do anything silly. You know, you're well up there with a good job. So can I come back then? Yes, I think we should do part 2, and we'll get you upside down maybe. It's got to be done. People are going to want to see this. I nearly flipped it the first time anyway, so. Well, you're halfway there, so it makes sense. Yeah, come back and have part 2. We'll get you upside down. Sweet. Right, thanks mate. Mega, good job. Thanks, man.